Hey guys, Septic Goblin. How we doing today? We've got the launch of the community server. I can't wait. We've got about 5 minutes until people should start showing up. I am just going to go in and double check and make sure everything's grown. Make sure that there are no missing slabs. I know that there's some missing glass. I'm not really worried about that. There's some light over the growing crops, so that'll be fine. I do have a little pumpkin line, jack-o'-lanterns down through there. Not necessarily a theme, just lighting. Don't have a ton of glowstone left. As you can see, I've used most of it. Not trying to destroy all this stuff with a creeper there, especially since that's a chest full of diamond swords. Did a lot of trading to get those. I had some guys help me get ready. We had a lot of fun doing it. It's really hard to not just build your house and start crafting a bunch of stuff and make a mine. We should probably respond to some messages and get these invites going out. Swords, picks, empty chests. Alright, let's time. So we've been on for a couple hours now. I'm looking around. I see all these signs. I'm the only one that can see these signs. Everyone else sees censored. I'm not sure about this. I've heard about it through recent conversations since it's been an issue on this map. I believe the Iron Golem farm is broken. Hey, there's Scruff Boy. He's been a great help. He's definitely one of the more mature people. There's Sificus. He's pretty mature. We have you know what? We have a couple of adults. We have a few adults. That's way more than I can ask for. Not that I don't like playing with younger players. I just don't like having to explain, you know, how to go mine, or how to make this, or how to make that. Pretty much, if you didn't play the tutorial, you should probably play that first before joining other people's worlds. Just so that you're more of a help than a hindrance. But that's me. Maybe I should type in capital letters. I'm muting party chat right now. It's been a little vulgar, I have to admit. And not that I'm against that. It's just not something that I want to broadcast or put out there, or even actually do in game unless the atmosphere of the room is right, is probably what I mean by that. That's what I want to say. I don't want to say I like to cuss all the time, or that I don't want to hear it. Neither are true. But definitely, if no one else is doing it, and you're dropping the F-bomb left and right, that's terrible. But aside from that, we also have a lot of griefing. A lot of griefing. Imagine that. You open up a world to the public, and then you advertise it, and then you have a pretty big video for, you know, somebody that's not a big-time YouTuber or anything like that. We do have a lot of signs that I just replaced. That room took a little bit of work. There's Smiles. Looks like we got Michael Killer right there. And it looks like we had some creeper incidents. We're going to have to fill that in. I do like how it looks like a road construction crew. We're all just standing around looking at a hole. Some guy's using the wrong material. Let's just build a slab bridge over that. Okay, yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it. So, some of the plans I've got for this place. I'd really like to get a community mine going. I feel like if there's a place to dig that's close, I do want people to make their... I guess Smiles is coming back. She's got to lay her kid down or something like that. I really think it's a good idea to have a place in the beginning. You can go, you can get your first ores. You don't have to dig to the bottom. You don't have to jump in a hole. It just makes sense to me to be able to do that. Got to put these jack-o'-lanterns back. I really don't want a zombie or something to spawn right in front of the village. That's just a bad idea. That's bad news. You're asking for it. There's a few pumpkins. Yeah, we're just going to make a few. Yeah. So we're going to replace these pumpkins. We're definitely going to start on a community mine. Need to fix the iron golem farm, or just make a new one. We do have a few people that have already started on bases. Sificus has pretty much came in, started on a base. If it's anything like his world, I expect it to look 10 times better than anything I plan on making. I'm mostly a machine guy. I'm going to build you the fanciest piston door, but I'm not going to have a nice building to go with it. I don't know what it is. I really like the machines. I just don't have the patience to make an elegant building. Oh, we're changing skins all over the place, it looks like. We got to block that up. I'm not really sure what I can put in. Let's just use these. They're a solidish block. We'll come back and put some real blocks in there, but that'll also help with the spawns. It has been Explosion City. We've already had a couple people die by creepers. I literally got bombed by a creeper 1 minute after having Scruff Boy come in. Alright, on to the next. So here we are. We haven't moved. I've pretty much spent the last half hour kicking people. Again. Now, I don't want to say that we have been doing nothing but kick people. It's not really like that. We've definitely kept a large group of people. Had maybe 10 people come through in the last few hours that more or less have stayed. Maybe they've left and came back. But we are looking at this farm right now. This chorus fruit farm actually has a water bucket out of the dispenser. You can't really tell, but I turned it on. I turned it off and then back on, hoping that would fix it, and it didn't, so I'm just leaving it on for now. Maybe no one will mess with it. Looks like our nether wart problem has been cured. There was a lot missing. We finally got it back to almost full. Looks like a pumpkin is down. That won't be a problem. Looks like maybe a melon's missing. One's grown in the vegetation spot. And, of course, creepers. Always creepers. Looks like our creepers may have done something with the cows again. No, that's probably just the few cows, because we did get a couple back in there. So, let's go look at this spot. I'm thinking about putting a mine. The community mine I've been wanting to do today. Yes, that's nice and flat against the wall. There's a little bit of dirt, not more than I thought. Actually, it's less than I thought. So, yeah, not a lot over there either. Looks like the shovel is pretty much done. But I'm going to go back and make another one. There's no reason to repair this one. It's not enchanted, so if we did repair it, we'd actually be losing uses. You know, however many uses actually a stick gives you. It's not going to be a problem to repair that. And it looks like we got a new person. I've been trying to talk to the new people recently anyway, instead of just, letting them try to explore on their own. So much griefing going on. Maybe I could cut some of that out if I stop here for a second, see what he's about, maybe point him in the right direction. So I'll be right back, folks. Okay, so maybe I didn't come right back. I actually spent a little bit of time trying to clean up some creeper mess. It looks like Smiles is over here trying to fix that stuff. And there's another archer. We're really going to put a wall up around here. There's no reason not to. It's definitely the smart thing to do. I tried to leave some lighting issues between the village and the spawn point. That might have been a mistake. I kind of assumed everyone would jump in and we'd just throw in and fix some of the problems or maybe potential problems that could arise. And we have definitely lacked in that area. It's been about 6 hours now and we have not put a wall up around this communal area. So either I or one of the other people will take advantage of this time that we have while we're rebuilding stuff and put a wall up. Now, we do have the villager breeder in the works. It's probably the next thing on the list. Looks like the lighting is still good here. We had some griefing. I just want to make sure that we're not walking into a trap out here at some point. It was right around this area. Yeah, I see some cobble over there. Take care of this spider. We need string anyway. We've been dying for string. Bows and fishing and what have you. We do have a sheep farm, so it's definitely not wool. It doesn't look like it's too bad. Maybe they even blocked up from all the way down. I'm not really sure, but there's not a lot of evidence of there being any griefing. Good job to whichever one of those guys did that. Clean that up. And now I've made a mess. Awesome. Luckily, it's just sand. I think we have extra sand over here. So I'm going to go grab that, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Okay, this is something I'm really, really jazzed about. We have, on the other side of this portal here, 2 blaze spawners within 20 blocks of each other. That means we're going to be able to build a central platform where both blaze spawners push blazes down into the front of us, more or less. This means we're going to have a lot of blaze rods. We're going to be able to make all the potions. We're going to be able to fuel those brewing stands. Just got to make sure that we occupy this space with some torches. Now, this is not going to cure all the spawns. There's no reason to fill that whole area with torches because they'll still spawn outside of that platform. We do have a couple blazes to take care of, and probably shouldn't die because of fire. That would be counterproductive. And it looks like, okay, I'm not going to burn to death. Excellent. I'm going to eat something real quick, and I'll probably, it looks like I need my bow for sure. Not trying to stand right next to those guys and fight them again. I don't have a lot of fire protection. So we'll go ahead and take this bad boy out. It looks like we have one more over here. Is that a pig man? I swear that's a pig man. That's a pig man. So maybe I shoot a little high. Okay, I'm not comfortable shooting any lower than that. So we're going to take off. I hope it spits me out in the right spot. We did have another teleporter problem. And that's definitely the wrong spot. I broke this one. Yes, I definitely broke that one, and it made another one right behind it. I'm beside myself. Or I'm at least beside a portal that's beside itself. Sorry, can't help myself. So, I guess what we're going to do, since the villager breeder is now complete, we're going to make some plans. We're going to look for a base and probably call it a day. We've already been on for about 10 hours. It's been a long process, but I've met a lot of great people. And this is definitely something that can be fixed, I hope. We're definitely going to have to fix that. But I guess I'm going to go drop some stuff off and go look for a base. Well, the location of a base, I just can't find a good spot. I'm trying to leave all the really choice locations for the regular players. And I mean regular players by, I'm really trying to host an event here. So far, we have had more casual players than serious players, I guess you should say. I have had to kick a lot of people. You may be wondering what I'm doing. I'm actually trying to show a glitch. There's a glitch where if you're shearing sheep and the shears break in your hand, if you don't move what your hand you're holding, you'll be able to keep shearing sheep. Now, this may be something that has been around forever. Maybe I'm new to this. Maybe this is just a new thing. But I've been doing it for maybe the last couple months that I've been playing again. So we're pretty much done with these shears. I'm just waiting for them to break. They have been much more stalwart than I expected. So we should be seeing another sheep pop pretty soon, I hope. There's plenty of grass. Why don't you guys eat up? Eat some of that grass. But yes, I do think that what we're going to do tomorrow, we're probably going to get a rail duplicator going. We need that. We need that more than most things at this point. The Iron Golem farm still broke. The mine has been dug. The villager breeder is in place. We've found a few spawners. There's a lot of good stuff going on. So I'm sure, there we go. I'm sure that we're going to be able to build an amazing world. All right, now, Scruff, check this out. Look, that was 4 that time. I hadn't gotten 4 in a minute. But yeah, you just keep this hand out, and you're definitely going to be able to keep shearing for as long as you want to. As long as you don't put anything in that slot, you're going to be able to keep going. But yeah, I'd like to thank a few people: Sificus, Smiley, Rye, Big Boom, Opal, Mr. Merrick, Jumpiest Zebra, Dank, Gastric Pandora, Sanic. Man, we've got a lot of great people. Next time, guys, take care.